So this is a tutorial on how to do color straight on the toes. I'm going to be using the color Bordeaux Glitz, which is a really pretty purple with big and little glitters. I really like using this color on my toes because it really goes with everything. So I'm just opening up the package here. And see, we have this, and now I'm not going to use all of these for my toes, which is really great. I'm going to just open the package here. I'm just going to start out with this first big one for my big toe. Okay, see how it's going to fit right there? Now I'm going to cut it in half because I'm going to use it for both of my toes. In this package also is a nail file, as well as a prep pad. Okay, so prep the toe. And take off this first clear, and then I cut the strip in half. I peel off the white backing, and I simply apply right below the cuticle. If you don't press it down quite hard enough, you can reapply it if it's not quite at the right placement. Okay, so I got it all the way on the cuticle to the side there. And this here was a little wide, but that's okay. I really like it to be in line with the cuticle. So I use my tool. You can also use your thumb. So if I use my thumb, I'm just going to work that along the cuticle till it perforates. If not, I just use my cuticle stick. See how that's already separating, to push down. And then I find the edge of the nail. And I want to perforate around the whole nail before pulling the polish away, because you don't want it to rip from the part that's already on your nail. So that is my toe, big toe. Okay. Now for the littler toes, this is where it gets a little creative. So remember, I'm going to use this other half on my other big toe, but you don't need to see all that. So what I do is, I see I have all of these, right? But I'm not going to use all of these for my toes. I'm maybe going to use one or two. So I'm going to measure which size fits best. Actually, so this little one does not work on my nails because it's too little. So I do like to use it for my toes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work sideways. And I'm going to get across a lot of these toes using this. And I cut it. So I'm going to measure this across and cut it right about there. So I have this little piece I'm working with. And prep the toe. And I'm placing that right below the cuticle. Let me see. Push that on the nail. And then I work my way again across, perforating that strip. And there we go. And if I feel like it needs to be rounded on the top here a little bit, because that was a square edge, I can just easily work around the cuticle, shaping it the way I want it to look around the toe. And then you can file the shape. See? Then for the next one, because now I have this other rounded edge, I can use on the next toe. Here you have this purple or this silver tab. You just pop that off at the end. Place that. Perforate around the nail. These are really great. They're kind of one size fit all because the strips can be maneuvered to work on any nail, any shape, any size. So there we go, and we're almost done. Almost done with the toesies. So I'm going to save this little one here for my other foot. So now I have these two, right? So my big toe and then the next two little toes. So I'm going to grab my next size, and this will just be 4. I will use this one strip on the 4 toes. So you see how that lines up really perfectly? So I'm just gonna cut that right off. So now I have this perfect size strip for this little toe. Perfect. Remember, you want to perforate, not pull. See how that perfectly fits right there on that toe. Now my toes, when I do them with Color Streak, can last almost like a month and a half, which is really great. For me, it's worth the time. So what I'm going to do, so I'm going to save this rounded edge for the other foot. And what I do with my little pinky toe, because it's so small, is I just cut a really small strip here, and I'm just going to maneuver that along this pinky toe. I'm going to make it work for me and the shape of my toes. So even though it's a rectangle shape, that's okay because my pinky toe is kind of like, you see it's kind of like a rectangle shape. So I put it on there. And just because it's such a little area for it to adhere to, give it a few little swipes to get it on there. Now, even with Color Street, the pinky lasts forever. I've never had a pinky toe come off with Color Street, as it has before previously with polish, even if I've had it done at a salon. So see, there it is. I'll just clean it up around the edges. I'll go through and I'll file these all down. Use my glass file, and you want to just kind of gently file that down. So there is Color Street on the toes, literally using, what did we use? Two and a half strips. So again, half of this will be for the other big toe. The littlest strip will be used on the next two toes. And then I have half of the second littlest strips to use on my fourth and pinky toe. So that is all I need. And I have the rest of these strips to do my nails, and I can probably get 2 more manicures out of this. So thanks for watching, and I am Sherry with Ready for Anything Nails, Color Street 100% nail polish strips. Thanks for watching. Bye.